Hello, it's Bo with MarriedToPTSDPro.com. We decided to start this YouTube channel in order to educate those who live with someone who has PTSD. Throughout the years of working with clients and talking to people who have PTSD, we've discovered that there's a lot of information out there for the person who has PTSD, but not very much education for the spouses and family members of those who live with someone who has PTSD. Living with someone who has PTSD can be pretty tough sometimes. Between the triggers and not being able to go out and all the stuff associated with it, it's pretty hard. The nightmares, all that stuff plays a part in it, and also plays a part in your relationship. So our job and what we're going to try to do is to educate you on what you're seeing. We're going to tell stories. We're going to talk about, what's going on, how you can possibly deal with it, when you need to get help, and all the assorted things that you have to deal with. But first off, PTSD doesn't just happen to military veterans. PTSD is thought to be directly related to veterans basically because of the VA, because they do most of the research on PTSD. But I'm going to read you a few statistics that most people don't realize. 70% of PTSD is caused by physical assault. 64% is other sexual traumas. 57% is sexual assault and rape. 43% is sudden death of a loved one. 40% is transportation related. 34% is illness and injury. 32% is weapons assault. 21% is severe suffering. 19% are accidents. And 14% are natural disasters. Now, what you'll find interesting in all this is, of the 8 million estimated people who have PTSD in the United States, only 6% of those who have PTSD is combat related. So that goes to show you that 94% of people in the United States who have PTSD did not get it from combat. So often what we're seeing is it comes from childhood. Even for military veterans, it comes from childhood. It starts in childhood. So please understand that this has been going on forever. The first documented case was 1500 BCE, and it's been documented ever since. It's had several names. I'll name some of them. It's like soldier's heart, they've called it, battle fatigue, shell shock. There's been several names throughout the years given to it. So there's a lot going on with it. There's a lot of different names it's had over the years. It was finally put into DSM in 1980 as a mental disorder. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in future videos. So if you like this, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And we hope to educate you some more. And thank you very much for your time.